And then we have Maria Maria.
Uh,
So basically, it says Maria Callas, the world's greatest opera singer, lives the last days of her life in 1970s Paris. Actually confronts her identity and life. So obviously, it stars Angelina Jolie and is directed by Pablo Larraín. So yeah, Larraín probably.
oh yay, another drama biopic. Um,
Oscar bait, Oscar bait.
yep.
That's
What is this obsession with the Oscars? I don't get it.
somebody.
I don't get it. Does
If
it
you're
get people more
Blame
work?
blame the founder of Metro Goldwyn Mayer. He's the one that started this whole
I'm
thing.
saying, does it get actresses and actors more work?
Well, not really. Actually, nowadays it's the opposite. But in the
Yeah.
past, yes.
Yeah, in the past
I
years,
think
there
you've
was
missed.
merit in
Yeah.
in having an Oscar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like in 2024, 2025, I
now
don't
it's
see
nothing.
the value of an Oscar. I
Oh
don't,
no,
I
I
really
No
can
one cares.
I can answer your question right now. Right now, the Oscar is a good trophy to have at the end of someone's career.
Yeah, like a lifetime achievement award
Yeah,
because
because yeah, go on, Ralph.
yeah,
Sorry.
you were supposed. It was about the best, about being the best of movies that everyone had seen.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like when Halle Berry won for like Monsters Ball, I think a lot of people had seen that movie. When it was like a soccer match almost. Like you got to see all the 2/3 of the movies were movies we'd all seen, and we got to like,
Mhm.
oh,
Still
well,
have a problem with that
you know
movie.
what I mean?
I
But
have a problem.
nowadays, yeah,
I have a huge problem with that movie.
which one? Monsters Ball.
Yeah, I don't understand why she got an Oscar for that movie.
You,
Really? You just didn't
No.
like.
yeah, the man hates it.
No, like the storyline of that movie. Yes, I understand that she lost everything and then
Yeah.
she fell in love with a white guy whose dad is a racist. But Oscar? No.
Ah, man.
no. That's the other thing I don't like about the Oscars. That's the other thing I don't like about the
Your
Oscars.
Dr. Ova is
Like,
true. Your
no,
Dr.
no, no,
Ova is
not
true,
that.
sir.
Oh, okay. Well, that's extraordinary. That's all extraordinary. Brother. But anyway, but getting back to getting just one of my issues with the Oscars is like Incredibles, right? The Incredibles could have won an Oscar, but no, it's an animated film and it
Yeah,
has a happy ending.
yeah.
Oscars always, every Oscar movie I hear about, it always has to end like Leo's gotta die or get ripped apart by a bear,
Or
Yeah,
eat
or
raw
there's
meat, or
bias.
eat
There's
raw
a lot
meat,
of
even though he's a
bias.
you know,
vegetarian.
Denzel Washington has to
There's
get
a
whipped like a slave, or he has to
there's
get
a
shot because
Yeah,
he's a corrupt cop. What's
the,
another one that Godfather, the mob mafia and the ending and like people gotta die. Tony Montana and Scarface, you gotta die. I was like, all of these movies, you gotta
I think
die. Like
I
it's
think
like a ritual for actors that if you want this Oscar, your character that you play must suffer a
You have
terrible
to be
fate
naked.
to
You
get
have to
it.
be naked. You have to be naked, or you have to die.
yeah.
One of the two.
Well,
Or at this, or all of the above somehow.
unless you're Lord of the Rings,
yeah, where you just take everything.
Oh yeah, that's the only one I know.
unless you're the Return of the King, then you just you shut up for laugh. Like I'm
Then you have
thinking
to
these
fight
things.
with ghosts, I guess,
Yeah, you have
which
to
is
fight.
rare.
You have to fight with ghosts.
Hey, dog. If it works, it works. I mean, what
I
else?
remember there was a year where you can't win an Oscar unless a guy has to act as a gay character. It's like, so because he kissed a man, you're giving him an Oscar. What's up with the Yao phonetics of the,
I was like, it was like Moonlight, and it was like something else after it. I forgot.
okay, so
No,
now you have,
anyway, my point being is that I'm just like, for me, the Oscars, and I get it. There's people who want Oscars, like great for you, but I don't think it's a gateway into into getting a great career. And I don't see the fascination with it because none of us, we only watch, or everybody, because I don't care either way, but people only seem to watch for the drama. Remember, like, let's talk about just to bloom, 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 bloom. When we go back, let's go back to when the slap happened. Did anybody
yes.
actually know the Oscars was on until that happened?
Nobody
Because I
was watching.
didn't.
We all
Nobody was
found out the
watching.
next morning. We all woke
Nobody.
up to our Twitter accounts exploding.
Nobody.
TikTok.
Nobody was watching it.
I didn't. I don't even know what movies was. All I know is that Chris Rock got slapped. I don't know what movie was on. I
Bruh,
don't know who won what.
I think that's why some people think that thing was staged because I'm sure they were like, guys, nobody's watching the shit. We need to make a
Yeah.
plan. Please do
Bro,
something.
Will, I need you to sacrifice your career.
Please do
Will, I need you
something.
to sacrifice your career and slap someone.
Okay, we'll give you an Oscar. Okay, we'll give you an Oscar that night, but do something.
Yeah.
Chris, you will be
Come on.
rich from this whole thing for like a year or 2 years. You'll go on tours talking about this shit. Just guys, please.
And then Jada, of course, you can badmouth your husband as much as you want after this. Come on.
Yeah, write a
Like, I'm
book, go
doing
on
that anyway.
podcasts, and people will just talk nonsense about you.
Yeah.
So
Please.
yeah, these Oscar bait movies, every time I see them, I'm just like I'm looking at the trailer and they're just trying to make me feel very sad for this French woman, and I'm just like, okay, and they're also aging up Angelina Jolie. I know she's getting up in there in age and whatever, but they're also just adding makeup to her. They're making her look gangly and all of that stuff. And yeah, basically the whole drama is like she must sing her last song and all of that, and I'm like, you know what? Whoever's gonna watch this, more power to you. But like, I'm not. If I want a biopic, I'll just go to Wikipedia. I'm not gonna sit in the theater for it.
I have okay. I'll wait for my turn. I'll wait for my turn.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Angelina Jolie. I still think she's, beautiful actress and all of that stuff. But yeah, I don't care about this. I'm sorry. Opera is not my thing, and definitely sad biopics where you're supposed to just watch the person who's coming to the end of their life just, pass out, like just die one and like, because she like it's setting up that she's going to die horribly alone and miserable and sad, and that's going to be the thing that gets her the Oscar. And it's like, yay, you were miserable, here's your reward. But yeah, predictions, I don't know. Angelina Jolie don't really got juice like that, like how she used to. I mean, unless people are wanting to see her off of the Brad Pitt thing, which I don't know
And to be
how Hollywood
honest,
works.
To be honest, for me, Angelina Jolie lately, actually, if I'm being completely honest, since Wanted, Angelina Jolie hasn't looked interested in anything that she's been doing, acting wise. Like she looks bored.
Yeah, like that's the other thing. One of the pull quotes was this: Angelina Jolie gives a career-defining performance.
What?
I was like, neutral much? That's like literally like Angelina Jolie. This movie this movie moved me. In what way?
Bowels.
Where? To the floor?
He moved his bowels.
Like that's the thing. That's the thing. These pull quotes. You guys think you're slick. That's the thing with English. Like the English, okay, not to crap on England. I'm sorry, England, but I'm saying, dog, English is such a foul language that you can say a whole lot without saying anything, and it could literally mean anything. But like how people interpret it will always be like.
Did the universe buffer you in the middle of your sentence?
I don't know. Maybe the English are mad at me. Anyway,
yeah, what happened? Yeah, like what is who's spying? Which FBI agent is spying on our recording? Because like, whoa, pause.
ADHD hitting all of us.
MI6. But anyway, what I'm saying, English is such a devious language that like people can be like, oh, you speak so well. It's like, what? Like you go home and you're upset at home and you're like, God, I'm late. Or like they'll be like, your hair is so rustic. It's so natural. What the hell does that mean? So I'm looking at these pull quotes and I'm like, Angelina Jolie gives a career-defining performance. Defining her career in a good way or a bad way? What is how is that?
Whenever I see stuff like that, I become skeptical in any movie. Whenever, just like when we were watching that trailer for Cream Pie with
Cream what?
Ray.
Somebody should have changed that name. Somebody should have changed that name.
Is it Cream Pie or Magpie? Sorry, Magpie. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, that's a very different movie.
And a sandwich.
Okay. So clearly, this is when people are gonna be waking up from our discussion about this throughout the podcast. This is where people are just gonna be like, guys, watch this podcast, yay! But anyway, when we were talking about Magpie, that trailer, they were talking about how Daisy Ridley, like that's her best performance yet or whatever. I'm like, don't say stuff like that, guys.
Yeah, don't.
Is that whole New York's bestseller book thing that nonsense? Like every book that's coming out every year, it's a New York's bestseller. Stop lying. So
No, but I'm saying, like, at least that one, they're trying to be positive. Me, when I hear career-defining performance, I'm like, in what way? Is it good for her career? Is it bad for her career? Like, that's what is this? Oh, you better come see it. No, not happening. You could have just said she gives a great performance. That's much more endorsing than.
just don't include anything. Just show us the trailer. Don't include those words. Let us be the judge of it.
Because yeah, this is like it's film festival Oscar bait written all over it, and I'm like, sorry to opera, sorry to the French. Okay, I will sing when I'm ready to sing. Yeah, I will not be there. Okay. But okay. Predictions. I'm gonna say +5. Like I said, Angelina Jolie doesn't have like the juice that she used to have. This is a biopic, and it's a biopic about the opera. I'm not sure how heavy opera is hitting in the streets like that anyway. And it's maybe it's the people who love to cry crowd, but I don't see this. Yeah, +5, honestly.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Buck. If Lee with Kate Winslet was also coming out that same day, and you had a free ticket to go watch between Lee or Maria, which one would you watch?
Oh, Lee was the soldier, the war thing. Probably Lee, if I had to.
Okay.
I think Lee has a lot more intrigue, and at least there's the element of the war and the mystery of how she's gonna get around reporting something that they don't want reported. I mean, again, I'm not really interested in that trailer either, but at least there is some other element and aspect. This feels like, oh, woe is me, white woman, and it's just like, okay, it's sad that you had a rough thing in the theater, but that you had a rough career as an opera singer, but it looks like it worked out okay for you, and yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
You're mad when like people are struggling in movies, and but this is a movie about her succeeding, isn't it?
Is it? It's about her dying alone.
We'll see. I think it's gonna be.
No, that's literally the premise of the movie is she has to confront her life as she spent the last of her days. So it's basically her getting interviewed about like, you're about to die now, and you look like you're a wrinkled old woman with a lot of cancer in your face. Tell us about your glory days. And then bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's me.
All right. Tibble, I think it's you.
Yeah, before I continue, I just need to ask, which of you here has actually gone to the opera?
I wish.
It's clearly you, Tibble.
Yeah, I'm the only one here who's been to the
Where did you
opera.
even go?
Why would I be there?
I've watched the
Unless they're doing the opera version of the Dragon Ball Z intro.
Stay tuned for scenes of the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Rock, dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
But we watched too much Imi Zwilili growing up, so thanks, but no thanks, my G.
Yes.
That's what I like.
No, if you want to get me to listen to classical music, you got to put on Tom and Jerry. There we go.
Oh, please. We don't have to go far. All I just need to do is just like listen to John Williams. You've been listening to him your whole life.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Didn't he resign like last year, 2 years
He
back?
did resign.
Because I think he did a live stream.
No, but
on
Develo,
Instagram.
I need the Jedi saying that I've got the high ground in order
Yes,
for that to work.
but that's all you need. You've been listening to classical music the whole life.
Yeah,
you can't tell me.
Even Indiana Jones. That's John Williams.
Even the old Superman track.
Yep. John Williams was a legend.
Yeah. So
I'm sure Hans Zimmer was just praying that one day.
I almost feel it's unfair because I was thinking about this just the other day. Oh, I feel bad even mentioning this. Like John Williams, what's his name? John Williams gets, everyone says, okay, from now on the Superman theme is the is that they're saying it's official, by the way. Even DC is that's official.
No, but it's been like that, even though it was never official. Like they've been doing that.
Guys, can you tell me that the Transformers theme, the OG Transformers 1, it's called Scorpion? Listen to it again. The Dude, it's one of the greatest themes of all time, but because it's attached to the Transformers movie, it's not given the hype it deserves. Like
that, and there are some songs that that Hans Zimmer deserves his flowers. I mean,
no, he does. He does. He used to have like they need you to tie a t-shirt.
I may hate Wonder Woman with a passion. I mean, the actress, but that song,
Opera?
that's a score. Yes,
Beautiful. I know what
there you go. Thank you. There are more. There, you guys.
Yeah,
Look,
you made it sound like an angry cat that's really tired of all this ish.
heck, even the Infinity Castle
Oh yeah.
music can technically fall under classic.
Dog, and don't forget about Pirates of the Caribbean. As far as I'm concerned, it's not a pirate movie unless it has that music attached.
Okay, before people really angry comment, please, Rob, tell us about
All
Mariah.
right, cool. I'm just gonna say my score is good. Okay, first of all, Maria. At first, when it starts, Angelina Jolie looks like an American doing an African movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You don't look like you're supposed to be here. You look like you paid money to be here. Having said that, near the end, I think she won me over a little bit, not fully, but definitely, I think this won't be a bad movie, if that makes sense. I think at least the end kind of made me feel a little bit better about myself, about watching this. But I'm probably never going to watch it. I agree with Bach. But at the same time, the music sounds good. And if it's her singing, even though I doubt it is,
I doubt
actually
it.
sound good. So I
doubt
think
it.
this might be a decent movie. It'll definitely be better than the other one we saw, the World War II one with the photographer, with the Brooklyn Nine-Nine guy.
You think it's gonna be better than Lee?
Yes.
I actually watched Lee. I just haven't finished it yet, but
Wow.
The fact is proof.
no,
You gotta
Rob,
eat the sections.
Rob, I think you know why I didn't finish it. It's because of your quality of exporting these videos. That's the only reason I couldn't finish it. It's not because I didn't want to finish it.
He means quality of streaming.
I was Andy Samberg. I'm almost curious.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think
This is a sponsored video, guys. Don't
I'm talking
forget
about
that.
RAM. I'm talking about RAM, guys.
Yes.
It's about RAM. Yeah.
Thank you. Yo.
Yeah, New Metro, we do not support the views of Kutso.
Of RAM.
Yeah, let's just say Pirates of the Caribbean. How are you watching? But we do not support pirating.
You guys don't want this sponsorship, Nick.
You know what?
Anyway,
At this point, I'm giving up. Like the nonsense that we have said.
Anyway, that's my thing. -4. Kutso, your turn, buddy.
Look, guys, Angelina Jolie is gonna be eye candy no matter what. Even if she's like 80, she's probably gonna look like a great 80-year-old. I don't know, but I love history. I think all of you guys know by now. I love history, and I know you guys also love history. Like we talk about history like I don't know, like we're breathing. There's always trivia when it comes to us. So I'm probably gonna watch it just for that, just for the history aspect of it. But I don't
like
think.
I said, I'm going to Wikipedia.
But I don't think I'm gonna enjoy the movie. I don't think I'm gonna spend 124 minutes watching this thing without looking at my phone a couple of times.
I should ask you the questions. Have any of you watched Florence Jenkins?
Florence who?
That answers my question. What's the name of what's Miranda Priestley again? I always forget her real name.
Miranda Priestley.
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
I was gonna say.
Meryl Streep was performed in a very very familiar like movie called Florence Jenkins about this crazy lady who was the syphilis got to her brain. That's all I can say. And she thought herself an opera singer, and she sang horribly. It was so funny.
Really?
Yeah, so it's one of those movies. It I think came in 2018 or something.
Are we talking Johnny Depp? What you call it in Butcher of Thingamajiggy? What's it called? Sweeney Todd? That?
No.
Okay.
The movie is called Florence Jenkins.
Like, how
Florence-
bad was it?
Florence Foster Jenkins. Her
Are we
singing was
talking, are we talking
atrocious.
Russell Crowe in
Oh, Russell Crowe
was
in
marvelous.
this.
It was lovely.
No. It's based on the person herself, right?
Yes, no, you're misunderstanding. We're saying compared to these terrible performances, where?
No. The Meryl Streep always puts a foot in the performance. So don't get me wrong.
Oh wait, Tibelo, are you saying that
Are you saying
the
it was good or
person,
not?
not Meryl Streep, but the actual person that
The
Meryl
actual
Streep
person could
was a
not
horrible
sing,
Oh,
could not
okay.
sing worth a damn.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I remember watching.
yeah, she just made Meryl Streep's job easier then.
I just remember watching this movie and the way everybody died laughing in the cinema because I was watching it, funny enough, with my parents.
Wait, what movie were you watching? Were you watching Meryl Streep's movie or were you watching
Yeah,
a documentary?
the Meryl Streep's movie where they're talking about Florence Foster Jenkins, and I'm just saying it's in the familiar industry because it also ends up with the character dying because she just succumbed to an illness, and it's in the same more or less the same industry, and it made how much? Let me check. There must be.
Hey,
Give me a
white
minute.
people, like you guys have, white people, you guys have colonized. Like, is like I'm just trying to understand something.
Jenkins.
Like, did you guys
Oh,
win so much
it
that you need to have a
made-
bunch of depressing movies? That's all I want to know.
Okay, it made worldwide, it made 49 million basically. And it's in the same. I'm just saying, in the terms of, even though one was more comedic because this person couldn't sing, and she thought she could sing, and people were lying to her because they're sparing her feelings, and she had money for days. And now we've got an actual diva who's now facing the end of career. I mean, but it's still in the same field, like thing. And I'm thinking that movie in 2016 made 48 million. How much do you expect? Do you think this movie is gonna make more than that?
But Angelina Jolie is not Meryl Streep though.
Meryl Streep has Oscars. Does Angelina Jolie have any?
That's my point.
In my
Hey, but Angelina Jolie has Tomb Raider. And Maleficent.
Yeah, and Tomb Raider came out when
Blonde.
again?
and she
Like,
also,
I feel like Angelina Jolie is more famous for being Angelina Jolie than her work.
and she
Yeah,
also,
but I mean, for an actor, that helps.
that's
Like
true.
especially nowadays.
nobody talks about how great she was in Maleficent. You know what I mean? Like, my
And
point
what-
is,
and everybody has forgotten her wonderful performance in Alexander the Great.
yeah, and gone in 60 seconds, right?
Yes.
Okay, wait,
Or
now,
Salt.
slow down.
Or Salt. She was great in Salt, wasn't she?
And Mr. and
No,
Mrs. Smith.
no.
Mr.
Hey,
and
no,
Mrs.
Mr. Smith is
But-
goated.
That movie is horrible. Anyway, coming back to this.
Who are you people?
So Avatar is
Coming back-
okay, but
Coming back to this.
This
Look,
is-
the
yeah.
music video with Busta Rhymes and Gabrielle Union.
Wow.
It's better than Mr. and Mrs. Smith. All right.
Yo.
dog, how are you in charge of a movie
Yo,
channel?
Alexa, where
No,
are you?
no, no.
Alexa,
No,
play
no,
Hero
guys.
Force.
No, guys,
yo,
I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling.
Next thing you're gonna tell next thing you're gonna tell me what's this? Next thing you're gonna tell me that what's this? Busta Rhymes versus Mike Myers was legitimate.
Hey, dog.
Hey, man, he didn't die. So he
Rappers
didn't
don't
die,
die.
bro.
Ask
I feel like
Ice Cube.
Hollywood was like, we're gonna get rappers in a lot of horror films, and then we'll make sure that they're not gonna die. Anaconda, Ice Cube ain't dying, all right? Halloween, Busta Rhymes ain't dying, and he's just gonna be doing
No,
some
Busta
Bruce
Rhymes
Lee
got to
sounds.
beat. I'm saying Busta Rhymes got to whoop Mike Myers' ass, and I'm just like, so you just stole the movie from him. Like Mike Myers will never be intimidating again, because it just means that if Mike Myers ever had to meet somebody that can fight, he'll lose immediately.
No, I think if Mike Myers sees like in the group of friends, there's a black dude there. No, just go home, Mike.
Then
Come
there's,
back after a few years.
let's not forget Deep Blue Sea with LL Cool J.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. He was a chef and he didn't die. But anyway,
my head is like a shark fin. But anyway, back to Maria.
yeah, I think it's gonna make like plus 5 million. I don't know. It's probably gonna make way more because it's Angelina Jolie, but I don't see her winning an Oscar for this unless they're bought or something. But
They've been bought, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Never gonna happen.
They've been bought. You know, everybody's proven that there's a significant amount of money that there's to be issued to bribes for the Oscars. Oh yeah, you can bleep this out for so that
No,
our
there's no need to blip it out. I mean, we all know Jennifer Lawrence winning an Oscar that quickly. Like she just came like yesterday. Jiggy Jiggy, she's winning for Silver Linings Playbook or whatever. Come on.
No,
We
but I
all
mean,
know.
also like I think just in general, the movie industry, there's weird things happening. Like for example, I saw a trailer for a movie that doesn't make any sense. It's like Amy Schumer, and the whole premise is it's a woman pretending to be pregnant.
oh
And I'm
wow.
like, for like, yo, I know this is where South
Go,
Africans shine because this is some wasteful expenditure. I know wasteful expenditure when I see it.
gone
I
are
know
the,
politician budget when I see it because
gone are the days where you had to become a literal monster to win an Oscar, looking at Monster by a certain actress we've gone to love.
Alice.
Charlize Theron.
Because boy, she gained 10 pounds of ugly to win the Oscar. Damn.
Bruh, she looked like shit there.
no,
I know.
didn't Christian Bale also get one for the machinist or whatever? Not the machinist. What was it again? The
Yeah,
one where he
Fighter.
was
The
the
fighter.
fighter,
The
where
fight.
he lost a whole bunch of weight and made himself look anemic.
You
Oh
know?
yeah. Oh no, men can lose a lot more weight than women can in movies.
Whoa. Okay.
In movies, he said. He said in
Man,
movies.
Okay.
Don't do it, kids. Kids,
think about it. We had this discussion.
anorexia
We're
is
talking about
bad.
the transformations.
No, and also like Christian Bale said that I was crazy. Like no one should do that.
Ah, then
Like
50 Cent did the same thing and he didn't get a nomination for shit.
He's
I
black.
mean, dog. I
He's
mean,
black. I'm just gonna call it. Sorry. He's black. And he
yeah,
didn't
we can pull the black card, but if you watch Get Rich or Die Trying, you're just like, yeah.
No, not Get Rich. It was what's that movie called again? What's that the title, man? Is
I have
from a
no
book.
idea.
It's from a book, the title.
Oh,
Things
wait,
Fall Apart or something like that.
he was a football player or some.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Was it Things Fall Apart? Something like that.
Maybe. But I'm just saying, I don't know 50%. I don't know 50 Cent to put in. Like, if he's roasting you, give him an Oscar for that because he's an Oscar level roaster. But in terms of acting, I don't know.
50, whatever you do, just buy Master Geek Media. Don't buy my company. It's okay. I can't afford to.
No, 50. I just said you're an Oscar tier roaster. You know you are. You know what you said
This
to
is the
Floyd
first time.
Mayweather.
This is the first
You
time you
know
guys
what
are
you said
legit
to Floyd
apologizing to
Mayweather, bro.
someone.
Like, I'm not ready to do that level of pettiness yet. I don't
No,
have
I'm
enough
saying
power.
you know what you said to Floyd Mayweather. You were just like, bro, if you could actually read, nigga. And I was like,
Like one
Did you-
sentence.
Hey,
Did you say one sentence or what did you say?
yeah, he was like, if you could actually
Page
read
one of
one
the Harry Potter
sentence.
novel. You have to read
Yeah.
a page of Harry Potter novel.
Anyway, guys, I think that's it.